Get ready for a nostalgic journey back to the thrilling world of MacGyver TV series 1985-1992. The legendary show that turned paperclips, duct tape, and science into tools of survival. This classic action-adventure series captured the hearts of millions with its clever hero and unforgettable cast. Decades later, fans still remember the ingenuity, courage, and charm that made MacGyver a global phenomenon. In this feature, we take a fascinating look at the stars who brought these iconic characters to life, how they looked then, where their careers have taken them, and what they're doing now. From Richard Dean Anderson's timeless charisma to the beloved guest stars who helped shape every daring mission. Discover how the MacGyver cast has evolved through the years while continuing to inspire audiences around the world. Bruce McGill portrayed Jack Dalton in MacGyver, 1986 to 1992, when he was 36 years old, embodying the free-spirited pilot with boundless charm and a mischievous streak. Jack was MacGyver's longtime friend, bold, optimistic, yet prone to get-rich-quick schemes that often backfired spectacularly. Despite his chaotic nature and occasional dishonesty, Jack's loyalty to MacGyver never wavered, and his humor brought lightness to the show's tense missions. His episodes filled with comic banter and genuine affection revealed the depth of their brotherly bond. McGill's energetic performance made Jack both hilarious and heartfelt, ensuring his character remained a fan favorite. Outside MacGyver, Bruce McGill has built a remarkable career as a versatile character actor, appearing in Animal House 1978, The Insider 1999, Ali 2001, Collateral 2004, and Lincoln 2012. On television, he earned praise for roles in Rizzoli and Isles and Blue Bloods. Known for his powerful voice and commanding presence, McGill has sustained decades of steady work in Hollywood. He married Gloria Lee in 1994, and the couple continues to live quietly in Texas. As of 2025, he remains active in acting and is 75 years old, admired for his humor, professionalism, and enduring charisma. Richard Dean Anderson portrayed Angus MacGyver in MacGyver 1985-1992 when he was 35 years old, forever defining the role of the quick-thinking hero who solved problems not with violence but with science and ingenuity. Working for the Phoenix Foundation, MacGyver was famous for transforming ordinary items of paperclip, duct tape, or matchstick into tools of survival. His calm intelligence, deep empathy, and commitment to doing good made him a hero unlike any other on television. Whether dismantling bombs, rescuing hostages, or protecting the innocent, he embodied integrity and compassion. Viewers admired his inventive genius and refusal to carry a gun, a rare trait in action TV. Richard Dean Anderson's performance gave the character depth, humor, and moral strength. Beyond MacGyver, he became internationally recognized for leading Stargate SG-1, 1997-2007, as Colonel Jack O'Neill, earning multiple Saturn Award nominations. Anderson also served as producer on several projects and was praised for his environmental activism and humanitarian work. He has one daughter, Wiley Quinn Anna Rose Anderson, with former partner April Prose. As of 2025, the actor lives a peaceful life near Los Angeles and continues to appear at conventions. He remains 75 years old, celebrated as one of television's most beloved icons. Elisa Davalos portrayed Nikki Carpenter in MacGyver 1987-1988 when she was 30 years old. Introduced as a government agent and resourceful partner to MacGyver, Nikki brought sharp intellect, courage, and a fierce sense of independence to the team. She often challenged MacGyver's nonviolent methods, creating tension and mutual respect between them. Her analytical skills, quick reflexes, and bravery in the field made her one of the few who could match MacGyver's wit. Though her time on the show was brief, Nikki left a strong impression as a capable and complex woman in a male-dominated world of espionage. Elisa Davalos, daughter of actor Richard Davalos, built a steady career in television during the 1980s and 1990s with roles in How the West Was Won, Simon & Simon, and Hawaii Five-0. Known for her poised screen presence and natural charisma, she balanced acting with raising her daughter actress Alexa Davalos, who later starred in The Man in the High Castle. Elisa gradually retired from Hollywood to focus on her family and creative pursuits. As of 2025, she remains active in private life and is 68 years old. remembered fondly by fans for her strength and intelligence on screen. Dana Elcar portrayed Pete Thornton in MacGyver, 1985-1992, when he was 58 years old, serving as both MacGyver's boss and moral compass at the Phoenix Foundation. Pete's leadership combined discipline and empathy, while his unwavering trust in MacGyver built one of TV's most respected partnerships. As the series progressed, Elcar's real-life glaucoma was written into Pete's storyline, transforming the character into a symbol of perseverance in the face of adversity. Viewers watched as Pete adapted to blindness without losing his courage or dignity, a portrayal that deeply moved audiences and brought authenticity rarely seen on television. Beyond MacGyver, Elcar enjoyed a distinguished career with appearances in The Sting, 1973, Beretta Gunsmoke, and Matlock. He also co-founded the Santa Paula Theater Center in California, mentoring young actors. Known for his calm presence and integrity, Elcar left a strong mark both on and off screen. He was married 4 times and fathered 4 children. Dana Elcar passed away on June 6, 2005 in Ventura, California, at the age of 77 from complications related to pneumonia, remembered as a compassionate performer who turned personal struggle into inspiration. Robin Mosley portrayed Wilt Bozer in MacGyver 1987-1992 when he was 32 years old. As MacGyver's friendly and often comedic neighbor, Wilt provided warmth and levity amid the show's intense missions. A handyman with a big heart and good intentions, Bozer was frequently caught up in MacGyver's adventures, sometimes as comic relief, other times as an unexpected ally. His loyalty and genuine admiration for MacGyver highlighted the hero's human side, grounding the series in friendship and everyday life. Mosley's easygoing charm made Bozer relatable to audiences, offering a lighter counterbalance to the show's espionage themes. Outside MacGyver, Robin Mosley enjoyed a steady acting career in Canadian television and film, appearing in The X-Files, Supernatural, and The Outer Limits. He also pursued work as a writer and director in local theater, showcasing his versatility beyond the screen. Though he never achieved mainstream stardom, Mosley earned respect for his professionalism and humor within the acting community. As of 2025, he continues to live in Canada, occasionally appearing in independent productions, and is 70 years old, appreciated for his enduring contributions to classic television. Terry Hatcher portrayed Penny Parker in MacGyver 1986-1990 when she was 21 years old. Penny was a spirited, aspiring actress whose good intentions and boundless optimism often landed her and MacGyver into chaotic situations. Despite her clumsy charm and occasional naivety, Penny's courage, loyalty, and compassion made her an endearing presence. Her genuine affection for MacGyver added humor and heart to the series, providing moments of warmth amid danger. Terry Hatcher infused the role with charisma and comedic timing, turning Penny into one of the show's most memorable recurring characters. Beyond MacGyver, Hatcher's career skyrocketed in the 1990s when she starred as Lois Lane in Lois and Clark: The New Adventures of Superman, 1993-1997, earning global fame. Later, her portrayal of Susan Mayer in Desperate Housewives, 2004-2012, won her a Golden Globe Award and 3 Screen Actors Guild Awards. Off-screen, Hatcher is a philanthropist, author, and advocate for women's empowerment. She has one daughter, Emerson Tenney, with ex-husband John Tenney. As of 2025, Terry Hatcher continues to act right and inspire audiences worldwide, and is 60 years old, admired for her resilience and enduring star power. Michael DeBars portrayed Murdoch in MacGyver 1987-1991 when he was 39 years old. Murdoch was MacGyver's most infamous nemesis, a master assassin, explosives expert, and master of disguise, whose theatrical flair made him both terrifying and unforgettable. His obsession with killing MacGyver turned their encounters into psychological chess matches, filled with wit, tension, and dark humor. Murdoch's elaborate traps and dramatic deaths became legendary, with each apparent demise only heightening his mythic status. Michael DeBars infused the role with a sinister charm and operatic energy, elevating Murdoch from mere villain to cult icon. Beyond MacGyver, DeBars had a vibrant career in music and acting. He fronted the glam rock band Silverhead, later replaced Robert Palmer as a lead singer of the Power Station, and appeared in shows like Miami Vice and Melrose Place. Also a respected radio host and writer, he continues to engage fans through his creative projects and passion for rock culture. Married several times, including to famed groupie and author Pamela de Beres. Michael remains active in the arts. As of 2025, he is 77 years old, still performing and embracing his legacy as one of television's most charismatic villains. Madison Mason portrayed Matt Weber in MacGyver 1988-1990 when he was 45 years old. As a field operative and occasional superior within the Phoenix Foundation, Matt Weber brought a calm authority and sharp tactical mind to the series. His character often coordinated high-stakes missions, supporting MacGyver's non-violent approach while ensuring the team stayed grounded in procedure. Weber's disciplined professionalism and moral steadiness added realism to the show's science-driven adventures. Although not a recurring lead, his presence reinforced the Phoenix Foundation's collaborative spirit and the respect MacGyver commanded among his peers. Madison Mason's subtle strength made Weber memorable, balancing command with compassion. Beyond MacGyver, Mason enjoyed a prolific career in television, with credits in L.A. Law, Jag, The West Wing, and films such as Dreamscape 1984 and Runaway Jury 2003. A classically trained actor, he also lent his distinctive voice to video games and documentaries, earning a reputation for precision and versatility. Off-screen, Mason has worked as an acting coach and motivational speaker, sharing his craft with younger generations. As of 2025, he continues to teach, perform, and live in North Carolina, remaining active at 82 years old. John Anderson portrayed Harry Jackson in MacGyver 1985-1990 when he was 63 years old. As MacGyver's beloved grandfather and moral anchor, Harry represented wisdom, humility, and emotional grounding in the young hero's life. His simple life in Minnesota contrasted sharply with MacGyver's dangerous adventures, reminding him of his roots and values. Episodes featuring Harry often explored family forgiveness and the importance of compassion over pride. In Phoenix Under Siege, his bond with MacGyver reached its emotional peak when they confronted danger together, reinforcing their deep familial love. John Anderson's portrayal gave Harry warmth and gravitas, symbolizing the humanity behind MacGyver's heroism. Off-screen, Anderson enjoyed a distinguished career in television, appearing in The Twilight Zone, Gunsmoke, Dallas, and Murder, She Wrote. Known for his commanding presence and rich baritone voice, he often played authority figures or wise mentors. A private man devoted to his craft, Anderson continued acting until his health declined in the early 1990s. He passed away on August 7, 1992 in Los Angeles, at the age of 69 from a heart attack, leaving behind a legacy of integrity and timeless performances. Robert Donner portrayed Milt Bozer in MacGyver 1987-1989 when he was 56 years old. Milt was Wilt Bozer's eccentric uncle, a retired handyman whose curious inventions and old-fashioned wisdom brought humor and heart to the series. His character represented small-town decency and comic relief amid MacGyver's high-stakes adventures. Milt's quirky energy and genuine affection for his nephew provided balance to the show's more intense themes. Robert Donner, a gifted character actor, infused the role with warmth and impeccable timing, ensuring even minor moments felt alive. Beyond MacGyver, Donner enjoyed a 5-decade career in Hollywood, appearing in Cool Hand Luke, 1967 Mork and Mindy as Exodore the Waltons, and The Incredible Hulk. He became known for his expressive face and offbeat humor, which made him a favorite among directors and audiences alike. Off-screen, Donner was married to Jill Sherman Donner, a writer and producer, and was beloved for his kindness and storytelling spirit. He passed away on June 8, 2006 in Sherman Oaks, California, at the age of 75, remembered as one of television's most dependable and charming character actors. Bruce Harwood portrayed Willis in MacGyver 1987-1988 when he was 24 years old. Willis was a Phoenix Foundation technician, a quiet but intelligent presence behind the scenes who provided essential technical support to MacGyver's missions. Though a minor character, Willis embodied the show's scientific spirit, meticulous, loyal, and always ready to assist in developing ingenious solutions to complex problems. His calm, methodical demeanor made him a dependable ally representing the unsung heroes who worked outside the spotlight, Bruce Harwood brought authenticity and warmth to the role, hinting at the depth of his future work. Beyond MacGyver, Harwood achieved cult fame as computer expert John Fitzgerald Byers in The X-Files 1994-2002, and its spin-off The Lone Gunman 2001 roles that showcased his talent for portraying intelligent, eccentric characters. A Canadian actor and stage performer, he has continued to appear in numerous television projects and theater productions throughout his career. Known for his humility and intellect, Harwood remains respected among fans of science fiction. As of 2025, he is 62 years old, quietly enjoying life in Canada, and occasionally returning to the screen for special appearances. Mayim Bialik portrayed Lisa Woodman in MacGyver 1989-1990 when she was just 13 years old. Lisa was a bright, vulnerable teenager whom MacGyver befriended and protected during 2 heartfelt episodes. Coming from a troubled family, Lisa's innocence and trust in MacGyver highlighted his compassionate nature, revealing his role as a mentor as much as a hero. Bialik's youthful sincerity and emotional depth brought warmth to the story, earning her early praise as a promising young actress. After MacGyver, she rose to fame as the title character in Blossom 1990-1995, capturing audiences with her wit and individuality. Later, her portrayal of Amy Farrah Fowler in The Big Bang Theory 2010-2019 earned her 4 Emmy nominations and cemented her as one of television's most beloved comedic talents. Beyond acting, Bialik holds a PhD in neuroscience from UCLA and is an outspoken advocate for science education and mental health awareness. She also hosted Jeopardy and authored several books. As of 2025, she continues to balance acting, writing, and advocacy work, and is 49 years old, admired for her intellect and authenticity. Cuba Gooding Jr. portrayed Billy Colton in MacGyver 1989-1991 when he was 21 years old. Billy was the youngest of the Colton brothers, a family of bounty hunters who often crossed paths with MacGyver. Brave, impulsive, and idealistic, Billy admired MacGyver's integrity and resourcefulness, learning to balance courage with conscience. His episodes mixed humor, heart, and action, showcasing a young man striving to prove himself in a dangerous world. Gooding's natural charisma and emotional depth made Billy instantly likable, and his appearances hinted at the star power he would later unleash. After MacGyver, Cuba Gooding Jr. rose to fame with unforgettable performances in Boys and the Hood 1991, A Few Good Men 1992, and especially Jerry Maguire 1996, for which he won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. His energetic "Show Me the Money" line became legendary in pop culture. Despite career ups and downs, Gooding remains respected for his talent and perseverance. In his personal life, he has 3 children with ex-wife Sarah Kapfer. As of 2025, he continues acting in film and television, and is 57 years old, admired for his versatility and enduring enthusiasm. Michael Ensign portrayed Professor Wycliffe in MacGyver 1987 when he was 43 years old. Professor Wycliffe was a brilliant but morally conflicted scientist whose research drew the attention of both the Phoenix Foundation and dangerous adversaries. A man of intellect and conscience, Wycliffe's struggle between scientific ambition and ethical responsibility reflected one of the series' recurring themes, the balance between knowledge and morality. His encounters with MacGyver revealed the dangers of unrestrained innovation, and his eventual redemption underscored the power of integrity over greed. Michael Ensign, known for his refined presence and resonant voice, brought a sense of gravitas and emotional depth to the character. Beyond MacGyver, Ensign built a distinguished career with roles in Titanic, 1997 Ghostbusters, 1984 Star Trek: The Next Generation, and The West Wing. Trained at the London Academy of Music and Dramatic Art, he has worked extensively in stage and screen across both the US and the UK. A dedicated craftsman respected by peers, Ensign continues to perform in character roles that showcase his intelligence and subtlety. As of 2025, he is 81 years old and remains active in acting and voice work. James Hong portrayed Chu in MacGyver 1986 when he was 57 years old. Chu appeared as a wise and resilient character caught between loyalty and survival during one of MacGyver's international missions. Known for his calm demeanor and sharp intelligence, Chu represented both moral complexity and quiet heroism, often guiding others with his insight and courage. Though his role was brief, Hong's performance added depth and authenticity, grounding the story in emotional truth. With his distinctive presence, he transformed even minor scenes into memorable moments. Beyond MacGyver, James Hong's career spans more than 7 decades, with over 600 film and television credits, from Chinatown 1974 and Blade Runner 1982 to Big Trouble in Little China 1986 and Everything Everywhere All at Once 2022, which earned him a Screen Actors Guild Award at age 94. He also co-founded East West Players, the oldest Asian American theater company in the U.S., advocating for representation in Hollywood. Married to Susan Hong since 1977, he remains one of the most prolific and respected character actors in history. As of 2025, James Hong is 96 years old, still active and celebrated as a living legend of film and television. Gregory Sierra portrayed Colonel Antunes in MacGyver 1985 when he was 48 years old. Colonel Antunes was a ruthless Central American military officer whose authoritarian rule and personal vendetta against MacGyver made him one of the show's most menacing early villains. Intelligent yet cruel, Antunes embodied corruption and power, unchecked by conscience, forcing MacGyver into one of his most perilous missions. Sierra's commanding presence and intensity gave the role remarkable realism, turning the colonel into a symbol of tyranny and moral decay. Beyond MacGyver, Gregory Sierra had a prolific career across television and film, with standout performances in Barney Miller Sanford and Sun Miami Vice and The Towering Inferno 1974. Known for his expressive face and emotional range, he often played characters caught between authority and vulnerability. Off-screen, Sierra was deeply respected for his humor and generosity. Though he kept his personal life private, his colleagues described him as warm and deeply compassionate. Gregory Sierra passed away on January 4, 2021 in Laguna Woods, California, at the age of 83 from cancer, leaving behind a powerful legacy of artistry and conviction. Anthony DeLongis portrayed Major Nikolai Kossoff in MacGyver 1986 when he was 36 years old. Major Kossoff was a cold, strategic Soviet officer whose loyalty to his mission clashed with MacGyver's ingenuity and moral compass. Calculating and ruthless, Kossoff represented the ideological tension of the Cold War era, yet DeLonghi imbued him with intelligence and dignity, making him more than a simple villain. His confrontations with MacGyver were taut and cerebral, showcasing both physical skill and psychological nuance. Anthony DeLonghi, a martial artist, stunt coordinator, and actor, became known for his mastery of swordplay and whip techniques, training stars like Michelle Pfeiffer for Batman Returns 1992, and Harrison Ford for Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull 2008. On-screen, he appeared in Highlander, the series Babylon 5, and The Queen of Swords. His precision and artistry made him a respected figure in Hollywood's action community. Off-screen, he runs a ranch and training facility in California with his wife, Mary. As of 2025, he remains active in film and stunt work and is 75 years old, admired for his craftsmanship and discipline. Vladimir Kulich portrayed Mammon in MacGyver 1989 at the age of 33, playing a dark and enigmatic antagonist whose quiet menace added tension and intelligence to the story. Mammon was a calculating criminal with an almost philosophical view of power, making him a formidable foe for MacGyver's intellect and ethics. Kulich's nuanced portrayal elevated the episode, combining physical intimidation with psychological depth. His subtle charisma and stoic expression left a lasting mark despite his brief screen time. Born in Prague, Czech Republic, Vladimir Kulich began his acting career in theater before moving to television and film in North America. His breakthrough came with the role of Bullywheef in The 13th Warrior 1999, earning international praise for his commanding performance. He later appeared in Angel Vikings and The Equalizer, showcasing his ability to play both noble warriors and dangerous villains. Beyond acting, Kulich co-founded a film production company and mentors young European filmmakers. Known for his disciplined work ethic and artistic depth, he remains active in the creative community. As of 2025, Kulich is 69 years old and continues to work in both film and television with his trademark intensity. George Chung portrayed Toy in MacGyver 1985 when he was 36 years old. Toy was a calculating and skilled operative entangled in one of MacGyver's early missions in Southeast Asia, serving as both a formidable foe and a tragic figure shaped by duty and survival. His sharp instincts and quiet menace gave the episode intensity and emotional texture, making him more than just an antagonist. George Cheung's precise performance brought authenticity to the character, grounded in his ability to convey intelligence and restraint. Known for portraying soldiers, scientists, and diplomats, Cheung has appeared in over 100 productions, including Rambo First Blood Part 2, 1985, Rush Hour, MASH, and The X-Files. Fluent in multiple languages, he has also worked as a cultural consultant for Hollywood, ensuring accurate Asian representation in film and television. Off-screen, Cheung is known for his philanthropy and mentorship of young Asian American actors. His longevity in the industry reflects both versatility and quiet strength. As of 2025, George Cheung continues to make guest appearances in film and TV and is 76 years old, admired for his professionalism and dedication to authenticity. Judy Geeson appeared as Leon Auber in MacGyver 1988 when she was 40 years old, portraying a refined and mysterious woman caught in a web of espionage and moral conflict. Leon, elegant yet vulnerable, tested MacGyver's empathy as much as his resourcefulness. Her intelligence and charm masked emotional scars from a life entangled in secrets, giving her a tragic grace. Geeson's performance blended sophistication with emotional truth, making her a standout guest star. Before MacGyver, Geeson had already achieved international recognition through To Sir with Love 1967 and 10 Rillington Place 1971. Her versatility carried her across genres from period dramas to American sitcoms like Mad About You and thrillers such as Rob Zombie's The Lords of Salem 2012. Beyond acting, Geeson has worked in stage productions in both London and Los Angeles, and has been an advocate for animal welfare. Admired for her class and intelligence, she remains one of Britain's most graceful exports to Hollywood. As of 2025, Judy Geeson is 77 years old and occasionally participates in conventions, celebrating her enduring legacy in film and television. Blue Mancuma portrayed Lieutenant Rome in MacGyver 1989 when he was 41 years old, giving life to a strong, composed, and fair-minded police officer who often worked alongside MacGyver during intense investigations. Lieutenant Rome stood out for his sharp instincts, moral integrity, and calm approach to justice. His partnership with MacGyver was built on mutual respect and trust, often representing the balance between law enforcement protocol and MacGyver's unorthodox methods. Blue Mancuma's grounded performance brought authenticity and heart to the character, turning him into one of the show's most memorable allies. Off-screen, Mancuma built an impressive career in film, television, and voice acting. His credits include 21 Jump Street Street Justice, The X-Files, and 2012-2009. As a prolific voice actor, he lent his deep, commanding tone to Beast Wars, Transformers Reboot, and Batman Beyond. Born in British Columbia, he is also a musician and playwright widely respected for his versatility and dedication to Canadian entertainment. Known for his humility and creative energy, Mancuma continues to inspire younger artists. As of 2025, he is 77 years old and remains a beloved figure in both live-action and animation circles. Who is your favorite character from MacGyver? How do you feel knowing that some cast members are no longer with us? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated. We appreciate your support and are glad to have you as part of our community